You might be wondering, why am I holding these Legos? In this video, I'm going to show you how to structure an email for success in replies. Now, if you're looking for a template, that is totally not our style. We focus on frameworks. Templates have a place. They allow you to efficiently reuse messaging, but in a world where personalization is getting 10 times more replies, you need frameworks to be flexible and drive results. A framework is the building blocks that exist one layer deeper than a template. It's the logic behind the template. And that's what we're gonna dive into. You're gonna walk away knowing exactly how to break down the exact thinking behind an email and the understanding of what good logic looks like so that you can build better emails and adapt to whatever situation is, calling for you to make changes. We'll cover some specific frameworks that we like for different scenarios in later videos, particularly things like cold emails, follow-up emails, re-engagement emails, etc. And remember, you can always find specific emails within Lavender right inside your inbox. But let's dig into some of the email examples we used in our last video. Each email uses a different framework that you can start using right away. You'll see in this first example that the framework starts with proving situational understanding. Then you're going to introduce a problem based off of that understanding. Then you're going to provide credibility from customers. You'll go ahead and make the problem that they're dealing with really specific so they can relate to it. Bring in what we do. This will be the smallest portion. And then, last but not least, open it up for a conversation. All right, so the email. Congrats on hiring, Joan. Coming off your time at Acme, I imagine you'll have a playbook for how they'll ramp. Usually, our customers focus training on phones, but email results lag. Apex, now 20% plus reply rates, struggled to coach here. Templates worked for some, but not others. Our in-inbox coach helped them level up, open to seeing how. Let's break down each line. Normally, you'd see someone try to combine these first two lines under a placeholder for personalization. Instead of using a blanket term like personalization, let's think of this like setting the stage. It provides quick credibility that I've done my homework. It's situational context. Not only do I hit on hiring with the congrats on hiring Joan, I pair that with information about their last role, coming off your time at Acme. I imagine you have a playbook for how they'll ramp. By using multiple relevant angles, I prove there's a depth of understanding around their current situation, and it buys me the credibility to talk about their problems. So, part one of the framework, show situational understanding. Part two, usually our customers focus training on phones. This is a transition sentence. You have to transition between parts to keep the logic flowing. We're building credibility by making an assumption from past experiences. This sets up, but email results lag. To introduce the problem, I broke these into two sentences. This is intentional, it's based on data. Each long sentence hurts reply rates by about 17%. So breaking at that comma, the email easier to skim and puts more emphasis on the contrasting but clause. Part two of the framework is introduce the problem. Now, part three, Apex now 20% plus reply rates struggled to coach here. We're starting to show that they're not alone, right? By referencing a customer, we're showing credibility, but we're also creating safety that they aren't the only ones with this challenge. We also hint again at our credibility and tease at the finale with the 20% reply rates part. So part three, credibility from customers. Part four, templates worked for some, but not others. This is where we start to get specific with the problem we're trying to make relatable, right? We're trying to make the problem we solve concrete for the reader. So part four, make the problem specific. Part five, our in-inbox coach helped them level up. This one's simple. We're just introducing what we do. So part five, what we do. Part six is the CTA, open to seeing how. It's a call to start the conversation. It's easy to reply to and encourages dialogue. So the framework or the structure of this email is the key and can be adapted again and again. It's simple. 1, show situational understanding. 2, introduce the problem with the situation. 3, provide credibility with customers that you've seen the problem before. 4, make the problem specific to build upon that credibility and make it obvious how you help. 5, what we do, ideally the shortest part of the email. And 6, open it up for conversation. All right, let's do another email. George, you've been on a hiring tear. If my math is correct, you grew the team by 20%. Selling into a technical persona, imagine email is key. Would it help if you knew why some reps did well with email versus others? Here, you've got 1, situational understanding. Hiring and who they sell to are clear at showing you get where they come from. 2, build credibility. Imagine email is key. It says, hey, I get how you sell. And 3, open it up for conversation with the problem, or more specifically, ask if solving a particular problem related to the context would be helpful. This quick combo of connecting context to problem-focused questions can be especially effective if you hit on a priority. It's why we call this framework the mousetrap. If you hit on the right problem based on that context, you get a snap response. Okay, those were all personalized. Again, we know that's unfortunately not most emails, so let's break down this one. George, when I talk to SDR leaders about email, they typically struggle with 1, low reply rates that won't improve. 2, understanding why email works. Apex used Lavender to help. Pulled out 50% reply rate plays from their email data. Overall, we 2x replies. Am I often thinking you use a tool like SalesLoft or Outreach? This one flips credibility and context. Part 1 is credibility. I talk to people like you a lot. Part 2 is situational context. If you're like these people I talk to, they deal with X and Y. Part 3, back to credibility by explaining how customers solve this problem and their results. Part 4 is to open it back up for conversation. So the framework is again simple and easy to apply. 1, provide credibility to speak to the challenges their peers have. 2, present those problems dealt with by their peers. 3, how their peers solve the problems with you. 4, open it up for conversation. Now, I told you these frameworks are flexible. I will prove it. Let's use this framework to write a new email. George, did you see Brad Clooney's LinkedIn post about cold email? He hit on a couple of things. Email isn't dead. He's seeing success with no automated steps, only 3 personalized emails. This is woven in with other channels. Our customer Apex was doing something similar. Custom emails make sequence data a mess. We helped them figure out why email worked. Our in-inbox coach got them to 2x replies. If interesting, I can show you how. Nothing personalized. I use the same framework. I built credibility to speak to challenges peers have. I hit on problems, showed by their peers and how they solve those problems with us, and then I opened it up for a conversation. Once you master the structure in your email, you start to realize that every email is made up of Lego blocks. You can move these around, you can test different combinations. You should always be trying different things. A good understanding of what's happening underneath the surface is key to doing that. So before you jump on to the next video, go snag some top performing emails from you or maybe one of the reps on your team, break it down, build the framework, play with the Lego blocks, and don't forget, use the library of frameworks available in Lavender to help kickstart your next great email.